the Chase Thomas Podcast, for people who have nothing but time to kill.
He's the running back at Tennessee.
That's what I think he is, and kind of reminds me a little bit of Tommy Castellanos at Florida State, right? A lot of SEC schools wanted him at running back. He goes to UCF to play quarterback under Gus, Boston College. Now he's back with Gus at Florida State. He's like a 4.13 guy in the short shuttle. And, we always throw these like numbers out. And I think a lot of people are like, well, what does that mean? I mean, that is elite short area quickness. And I think when you put on the tape, it shows up with Legend Bay. And I agree with you. I think if I'm Tennessee running back and Josh Heupel over the years, like, he's got some savvy running back evaluations. RJ Harvey, who was a second round pick, was a beast at UCF. And to me, Legend Bay, I mean, he's ran for almost 3,000 yards facing Texas 6A competition. I think he's the guy for us that is going to finish inside the top 247. I love that take for them. Is he a burner? Probably not, but man, he's got the speed and the quickness to reach the perimeter. He's got the wiggle, really good vision as a ball carrier. I think Tennessee has something there in Legend Bay.
Yeah, I don't think he's a slot guy because I think that's what people assume. And I'm like, I just don't think that's not what Tennessee needs in the slot. Like, that's not there's a reason Squirrel struggled the most of all the Tennessee slot guys to this point. I don't think that's for him. I don't think that's, especially with all the crossers now. Legend Bay with the changes to this offense this year in particular, and where Tennessee's deep, I don't think that's a spot. I think the way to use him, especially you don't have a running back in this class. Like right now, unless you can flip somebody like Amari Latimer or something, you're not taking a running back just to take one. And it's like Legend Bay just might be the guy. Like you bring him in. It's kind of like, I think you can't be scared because Cam Seldon didn't work out because you just took the hyper athlete from Virginia and you put him at running back, and then Virginia Tech flipped him to receiver, and that hasn't gone well. But it's just it's kind of like that whole thing in terms of, I forgot someone who made a great point about this, and it's something that I think is overlooked, is that receiver, Tennessee's taking a bunch of shots. Doesn't mean these all are going to hit, but you just take as many guys as you can. You take as many guys in the offensive line, the defensive line. Tennessee might take like 5 Leos in this class. Like they're still in it with Dre Quinn, Andrew Rogers, and you already got Golston and Edwards, and you flip Hezekiah Harris, and you're like, all right, how many are we taking here? Like, okay, like, I
think TJ White could play some Leo as well.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, Christian Gass, the last class you haven't seen. I mean, that was a big win over Georgia, and we'll see if they can get him on the field at some point this year. But you look at it and you're like, all right, you're stacking. I mean, it's a good problem to have, but you just kind of wonder how this is all going to go. Quarterback, you can't do that. You can't stack like Jared Curtis, Faizon, and a couple other guys, and you're like, all right, I got my 3 to 4 quarterbacks that I can work with and see who pans out. You got to take one. And then you're hoping that your evaluation and the one guy is the right one. And it's not that easy. I do feel bad for these coaches where it's like, yeah, I mean, we're doing the best we can with the information that we have. But again, we take one. So many other positions, you're taking 3 to 5 guys. So you only need a couple of them to hit. Quarterback, you're taking one. So it's just naturally you're going to have a low hit rate there, right?
Yeah. And, with Faizon, interesting kind of.
Nicely done, nephew. The Chase Thomas Podcast. Hell yeah.